a fan blowing in the background. So to get away from all the noise, I went searching for a place with no noise. I found this place where you can be free and chase those ghosts in the woods and through the trees. The hunter call of the wild. Now with those mountains and valleys and lakes, there's many a good hide and many a place to track and stalk and bring back all I need. For them animals running round, it's just another day. But with those bucks running round and ducks flying away, I'll use the couch as a rightful rest. Well, if I want me some fun, then this way is the best. The hunter call of the wild. The hunter call of the wild. With those mountains and valleys and lakes, there's many a good hide and many a place to track and stalk and bring back all I need. For them animals running round, it's just another day. But with those bucks running round and ducks flying away, I'll use the couch as a rightful rest. Well, if I want me some fun, then this way is the best. The hunter call of the wild. The hunter call of the wild.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. All right. And well, we got audio. I tried to do this yesterday. So briefly what happened to me is I got on here yesterday morning to purchase the new map that we're going to hunt today and to download it. It's a simple process. Done it numerous of times without any problems. This time I had a problem. So I had to fix it yesterday. And I pushed the live stream back an hour yesterday trying to get it fixed. And I realized that it wasn't going to be an hour project, so I canceled. So we're doing it today and tomorrow. That's the plan. And 4 hours later, I got it fixed and got it back up and running. I had a corrupt file, and I had to uninstall the game and reinstall it. And thankfully, my files stay backed up, so I had my progress for everything saved. That's what happened. Technical difficulties. So, anybody that believes that being a content creator is easy work, even if you're a gamer, I invite you to look at the 4 hours that I cussed at this computer yesterday. Alright, let's call a few people out, shall we? There's my friend downtown Ernie Brown. Oh, Nick, member, Real and Virtual Outdoors Rod Gun Club member. Both those two gentlemen are. Moving over Miami is here. There's my friend Shirley T. Is made it in. Lance Pakugai, the Hawaiian fisherman, and also now lure maker extraordinaire. Lance been putting together some nice lures. And there's Donald Long. Oh, Donald, good to see you, my friend. All right. Let me give you a little update real quick, and then we're going to go look at Tournaisheen. It took me a week to learn to say that. Tournaisheen in Scotland. I did go back to the doctor again with a cough, and they did put me on some medicine again, and so the verdict is, they believe now, that my blood pressure medicine is causing the cough. Lisinopril is blood pressure medicine I take, and they say that could cause a chronic cough. So, probably gonna have to go on different blood pressure medicine. Let's go in and look at Tournaisheen. I'll be calling it Scotland most of the time. I'll talk to you about what this map has on it, and as we hunt it today. The breakdown. Brian B has made it in. There's Buck Williams. Yo, what's up, party people? And Farting Freud.
To wheel mind, myths and monsters. From Rowan's doorstep to yours. Home of the Whispering Stone, Al Fati, and even a few wild haggis, if you can find them.
What are you doing, big man? I'm supposed to let his podcast finish. But I can do a better job, so let's give it a go. This one's Tournaisheen. 25 years I've been here. Seen a few suns setting over Heather Seas. Seen 1,000 more rise, mind. Sure, I'll see 1,000 more. Grouse come, grouse go, pheasants dodder, and the brightest, plenty of them. But this place is proof that what's old is new once more. That's not quite the whole story, though. There's a lot we want to leave in the past. Everything is hand-picked, and we do it with care. See, whoever you are, wherever you come from, you got the right to roam. It's the law. But around these parts, we have a much more relevant set of rules to live by. Mine. If you follow them and give everyone else the chance to know, you'll always be welcome. If you didn't, you'll be begging for something as simple as the wrath of God in you. All I'm saying is, a new sun is rising here in Tournaisheen. Did I miss it? Alright, Mum. We'll chat later. But first, let me stick the big man's podcast on.
Welcome, weary traveller, to Tournaisheen. I'm Laird of the estate, Roderick Rowan, but you can call me Roddy. Where do we begin? There's so much for me to share. They say a picture tells.
He'll shut up in a minute.
Then a good view surely says 1,000,000 more. So let's start there.
Alright. This is Tornasheen, Scotland. Alright, so the animals are kind of broke up in sections on this map. Most likely they are on all the maps, but this one's more profound. Northern, I don't know what all animals is up here. I know that the red deer are up here. Fallow deer is here, and a few other animals. So we're gonna do like we always do. We're gonna hunt and walk and look and just visit and have a good relaxing time. I think the hogs are down here on top of the river. I think the fallow deer really drink down here. And the reason I know all this is because I watch a lot, I watch other gamers, and I wanted to mention some of them today as we hunted. Lady Legend is one that I watch. She's real entertaining, and I watch Caitlin. They all play this game, so I learned a lot about the map already, and so there's a lot of smaller animals on here, and some new birds, and we're gonna probably see some of those today. The guns that I'm using today is the 257 Frost. It's a pump action rifle. There's a lot of open spaces in this map, and this has got quite a bit of distance on it. I also have the 22 of the AR platform for the small guys, and the new Batang shotgun that I took duck hunting last night, and I love the bead on that rifle, or this shotgun. I'm going to kill a lot of ducks with this. I have cosmetically changed some of these weapons looks to my preference. So the shotgun that I'm carrying now was wood and black. I put a nice camo finish all over it. I wanted a all-purpose shotgun for hunting turkeys or land birds and ducks and geese. So I camoed it up. I also like the bead on this shotgun. I think it'll be great for slugs. It's a little bit more profound bead on it. The other shotgun that was a 12 gauge that I used to use all the time and still have a favorite of is a Cacciatore, but it has rear sights on it. Your traditional shotgun generally does not have rear sights on it unless it's a slug gun. So this is more of a traditional hunting type shotgun. Well, let's go across the hill up here and see what we see. There's going to be a lot of open spaces on this map. And there's going to be a lot of rolling hills. So I picked the Frost today based upon the animals that's on the map and the classification, but also because of its extended effective yardage. Most rifles are their effectiveness is about 164 max effect. You can take animals further than that, of course, with them. You've seen me do it easily, but this one shoots a little further. You're going to see some rolling hills up here where you're going to need some flat shooters. We're going to go up here and open the first outpost of Tornasheen. Oh, rowdy. For my members, for the Rod and Gun Club, videos coming in the next couple of days for your first competition. Be ready. I'm going to reveal in that video, there is hey, there's a badger. I mean, I can't remember what class he is. He's class 2. I got to use the Roberts, the frost on him. Let's see if we get a badger real quick. We got him. He's going down. Well, let's go get the first one. We're gonna go pick this up and then we're gonna get back on the hunt. These pay about $1,000 a piece. These are good paying animals. So that's a $1,000 shot right there. He's just on the other side of this hill over here. Some of the animals have got a rework in cosmetics, and we will look at those hopefully today. The hog, wild hog, got a rework. They look more wild hoggish now, a little bit more squared face. The red deer got a new uptick in the fur. Look, there was a woodcock right there. There's something running right here. A badger. Boy, that joker's running, ain't he? So I will be announcing the species for the hunt and the date for that hunt coming up. I'm ready to get going. Oh, look. I think I missed the joker. I did. I sure did. But anyway, I'm looking forward to getting going on the hunt. Now let's see if we can find this badger. First one's going to be an offline competition. And then we're going to go possibly to a new map. Possibly. Let me go see if I can find the bloodstain here. I'm still waiting on some of the members to get me a copy of their maps. I need a copy from a couple of the guys. Where is the bloodstain that I haven't got yet? I haven't got one from J.G. Hill. J.G., I talked to him yesterday. He's going to try to compete a little bit. Said he's been real busy with work. Where is this badger? So he don't know how much he's going to be able to compete right off. Really? I'm going to have this much trouble finding a badger? They're not very big. I could be walking right by him. I did not find the initial blood spot, but as you saw, he was hit. So we're gonna get the dog out here in a minute if we can't find him. I'm not gonna keep running around the circle like an idiot. All I'm doing is stepping in badger poop. Alright, let's get the dog out. This is ridiculous. That's why you get the dog out. Alright. So I'm waiting on a list from JG. I've got one from Nick. I've got one from Matt. I've got one from Steve Adams. I've got one from Ernie. But I have not got one from JG. And I haven't got one from Dave Bosworth. I haven't heard from Dave. I haven't seen Dave around chat. So I'm going to have to hopefully catch Dave. I sent him a couple of messages. So if somebody sees Dave Bosworth in chat somewhere, tell him Troy Facebooked him a message, please. We're going to do an offline tournament to begin. Also need to get a map from Kelly Bullock. Kelly will probably hear me say that. Map list from Kelly. We're going to do an offline tournament first. And the day after the tournament, I will make a video announcing the winner. And congratulations video. Then we're going to try to get together and do something for you guys to watch. That is the plan. There's a woodcock up here somewhere. We're kind of getting off the beaten track. Where are you, woodcock? I generally like to do 4 lives to 5 lives on the map, and we're gonna do that on this one. So I will be live again tomorrow, and then next week we will probably have a couple. I like to kind of explore the map with you and showcase a little bit. So we're going to do that tomorrow as well, and probably next week as well. I will be live the rest of this month on my scheduled days, and probably a pop-up. With Christmas fast approaching, of course, we will take a break during the holidays. And then I'm going on a cruise in January with my wife and my brother and a friend of mine that I went to high school with. It's also wheelchair bound. We affectionately call it Cripples Gone Wild. We're going to have a good time. Ricky and I have been friends 40 years. 43 years actually. And we're going to finally go do something. We've done some small stuff together, went to a couple ball games, and we're finally going to take a few days and go make a few memories. It'll be a very fun trip, and I look forward to spending some time with my friend. Looks too green to hunt. Scotland is green. There is a woodcock up here. I would like to shoot one of those if I can. We're going to get the shotgun out and take a walk up there. He's not that far. And see if we can flush him. Is that him right there? That may be him sitting right there. It may be a weed. God, I'm blind. Scotland is very green. He's right up here. All right, guys, I'm going to have to put you on mute a minute. I got to answer this call. Yes.
Hi, Mr. Mistledine. My name is Sandy. I'm calling you from Dr. Elmo Gravi's office.
Hi, you, Sandy. Sorry, guys. I don't like to do that. While I've got you on live. That was the heart doctor. They're going to call me in some different blood pressure medicine. So, I need to take that call. Health is important. They want to get me off of the lisinopril. He seems to acknowledge that that's probably what it is too. All right, let's see if we can get this woodcock now. Which is good. Oh, there he goes. Joker. I let that bird way too far. Way too far on that slow flying bird. I started wanting to tell y'all I was probably going to do that. I'm used to shooting them fast flying ducks. That was way too much of a lead. I need to be shooting at his nose. Slow as that joker's moving. Yes, sir. Well, I was afraid I was going to do that. I'm used to shooting them flying, fast flying ducks. I led him way too much, Uncle Lou. So they are going to take me off the medicine that's causing the cough. And if you watch my last live, you can tell my cough is a lot better than it was. I looked that up, and that doctor told me about that. Good God, they said the cough could last 1 to 4 weeks after you stop taking the medicine. I'm like, my God. I had coughed so much my ribs were hurting. So it was time to do something. Here's the first outpost, or lookout point on the Scotland map. Curtis. Well, I'd like to see Curtis showing me something. That would be a hoot, wouldn't it, Uncle Lou? Let's walk down here and unlock this castle. Part of the beauty of Scotland. Oh, Black Cat. Good to see you. It's been a while. I believe Kelly will probably do some sort of live maybe this afternoon. So I invite you to go check that out. He probably will be farming. And of course the OGs, like Lady Legend, will probably be live today. I think she does Twitch on Tuesday. This is Wednesday, so she should be back YouTubing. And then Caitlin will be live tonight for you night owls. I see the Live Fishing League has got one more tournament to do. I think they're going to do that in 3 days. And that's going to be the end of that. Seen the thumbnail for it this morning. I'll go up there and harass Brian B a while, which is one of my favorite things to do, by the way. I think a lot of Brian. I went up on Coach's Live a little while today. Said hello to him. Coach has been going live a little bit just about every day. Good to see him live. He looked better this morning, sounded good. Back to his normal self. He even insulted me a couple of times. So, you know, if he's insulting me, he's getting better. Yes, sir, he sure does. And I throw my fair share at him. The pheasant. We'll walk down here. I may never see him in this brush, but we'll go down here and see. There's a feeding zone right here. He's probably in this zone. It's a pheasant feeding zone. He's up in the brush. He's gonna be hell to see up in there. He'll probably flush out where I can't shoot him. I think I got the joker. At least I think I did. He landed, or I knocked him down, one of the two. I hit him. I thought I got him. First shot was terrible. Let that bird weigh too much. There he is. He's gonna put a restraining order on me. I don't know if he's talking to you or me, Uncle Lou. There's another pheasant up here. See if we can flush him out. See, I was nice to him. I didn't even make fun of his football team for losing. I figured Curtis and Eric was giving him enough hell. I didn't even get to see the end of the game. I had this cough, and they had started me on a doggone medication, and I was give out. I was just not feeling good. I went to bed early, so I missed the game. My wife got up about 4 o'clock. I heard her get up and I asked her, going to the bathroom, I asked her who won the football game. She said the Chargers. I didn't even know they even won until 4 o'clock in the morning. There's Kelly. Well, hell, don't nobody expect anything out of Dallas. You know that. Kelly, I need to get a list from you for your reserves, buddy. I don't think I've got yours yet. And I think, yeah, you're going to be live to this evening. If you are, share your link if you've got it up. I got to start planning on the next reserve. Or next animal. I already got this one video made for it. That's going to go out in a few days. I think everybody just about got the same reserves. So Nick said he could get some more reserves, so I haven't decided where we're going to go yet. Okay, I was having problems last night. I wasn't there last night. I went to install this update and ended up with a corrupt file, and I had to get my game back in order. I spent about 4 hours on that. Ended up having to re-download the game. That's why I wasn't there last night. I think this is a graveyard right here. No, maybe not. There is a graveyard somewhere in this game. We're going to run up, unlock this. But I'm going to look and see if I see anything standing. On the river. If you quit downloading all those OnlyFans links with pictures, you may not have corrupt files. Well, first of all, knothead. Mind your damn business. Second of all, it was a corrupt file in the game. Smarty pants. But I'm almost 55 years old, so if I want to download an OnlyFans link, I will. Shut up. Has no respect for his elders, Uncle Lou, at all. Just none. Don't know what I'm gonna do with him. Alright, this is open. Let's go look at this little flag. Let's take a look in here, see what it looks like, shall we? We're just exploring. That's kind of nice in here. What's up, J-Dog? How the hell do I get out of here now? I'm looking for. Oh. That ain't the way. Gotta go up here, I guess. J-Dog! Alright, we're gonna go upstairs and unlock the flag, I'm assuming here. Continue upstairs. Good Lord. That tells a little bit about the castle. Built in 1621. I'm gonna try to jump up here without falling off this thing. I want to look. And see if I see any animals, which I don't. Alright. Now that that's done, let's go see what we can find. We are going to go on to the next spot. I can't get across here. So that's going to be, I'd like to go down here and unlock this. So let's do that next. Now, there's nothing really on the way. That'll be a good little walk for us to do a little hunting. I'll get the hell out of here. My camera is froze. Okay. Okay. I should have fixed it. Probably gonna have to buy a new camera one of these days. Are you talking about on the Hearst building map? That's probably a good plan. Go back to the other one. Shut up. Nobody asked you anything. You joker. Hell, I'm going the wrong way. He got me all. I gotta get off this island before I go anywhere. Yeah. That's a good plan, Nick. So. Well, in the video that I made will explain to you all everything you need to know. But since I've got you here and a couple of you in here, I'm going to say this. Whatever species it's going to be, and you will find that out in a few days, it'll be an offline tournament, as you know. So you'll be hunting on your player map. And on your game map. The season for the animal will be closed. Now, this is for the benefit of the new members. What I mean by closed is once I announce the animal, you are not allowed to harvest any of that species off of your map until the hunt, which will only be a couple of days. You may scout the animal you want to take. You may search for the animal that you're trying to take for the competition, but you may not take any animals off your map. You can hunt that map all you want, just don't shoot any of that species. And the reason I do that is because of map stacking. I don't want people going in and map stacking, shooting a bunch of low-grade animals off, spawning the big one, spending 5 or 6 hours doing that, spawning out a diamond, or hell, even a great one. And then for the guys that's in the competition that work, have kids, or have busy lives, they don't have an opportunity to win. That keeps everybody that keeps it on an even keel, where you're finding a big animal and taking that big animal for the competition. That's why I give several days notice. You got a chance to scout a little bit, so you know what you're looking for. I disconnected there for some reason, but we're back. I don't know what the last thing y'all heard me say was about the map stacking, but I do that to keep people from stacking the map for the ones that work. To have an opportunity to win. I'm going. Stop rushing greatness. Oh, there's a minx up here. Kelly, you and J-Dog both can kiss my entire... I just heard Shirley T just say it in my head. Don't say it. Don't say it, Troy. Oh, Lord. Don't say it, Troy. So, went down to the casino. I won't tell y'all about the trip. Wasn't feeling all that great, you know, accordingly, because I just not a lot of coughing stuff I've been in. But we went to the Food Network food tasting deal. My wife's a big Food Network watcher. It was a lot of fun. We ate some really good food. They had about 10 booths set up, I think. You got to sample a little bit of everything. It was made. My favorite, keep in mind I'm kind of a simple kind of dude, was a cup of noodles, an 80-cent cup of noodles that they had laid out in a cup on the table, and they poured this green sauce over it, and it had lobster meat in it. The noodles were dry. When they poured that green sauce in there, it cooked the noodles. The sauce was real hot, and it basically cooked the noodles in the cup with the lobster. My God, that was so good. That was so, yeah, he's got an attitude today. I don't have an attitude today. I'm in a good mood today. Maybe y'all feelings are soft today. I'm gonna lay down and see if I can see that joker. It was really good, Chrissy. Oh yes, I've had lobster tail. Oh yes. I can't see that little tyke. He's little. Up there. They all were famous people from the Food Network there. All past winners of competitions. My wife knows almost about all that stuff. I don't, but my wife does. This was her little excursion, and she wanted me to go with her, and we went. And afterwards, I went and my wife and I went and bought my wife some drinks. I donated $100 to the slot machine, went to bed. Fun trip. Wish I could see that little joker. I know he's up there. There he is. You little scavenger. Got him. All right, let's go get a minx. It's the first mink. We hadn't been door dashing a whole lot, to tell you the truth. We door dashed last night. I got look at that little joker. That little son of a gun paid $1,150. We don't door dash a whole lot. Hadn't been door dashing a whole lot. Price is outrageous. Good night. We did DoorDash last night. We got Japanese food last night. Mainly because I've been trying to watch what I eat. Trying to lose a little weight before the gathering. And I seem like I say that a lot. Trying to lose a little weight. Thank you, Nick. And Japanese food's a good choice because what I got was meat and shrimp and vegetables and brown rice. So there's a fleeing badger up here. Now this is kind of the this is the kind of the woody area of the map, which is really not woody. on this map. This is not a lot of brush on this map. This is a run and gun map, folks. It really is. There's a badger in here. And I have to remember I have to use the frost on him. And he's back up in that brush. So thick. And I will probably never see him. No, I can't get that away. I need them. Y'all see I don't get no big hurry. I'm just exploring, looking. I'm just enjoying the scenery, and I will probably play on this some tonight. Unlock a little bit more of it. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow as well. Matthew, what did I do yesterday, Matthew? Matthews won't know why I ain't live. Matthew don't. Oh, what the crap? Oh, whoa, whoa. What's after me? You doggone badger. Badger got me. You scavenger. Run out of the brush and got me. That's something like J-Dog or Kelly would do. Sneak up on you. Matthew won't know why I wasn't live yesterday. Matthew comes in and watches, but he don't chat a whole lot. He says hello and that's about it. Matthew, when I went to put the map in yesterday, when I went to download the map, I had a corrupt file for the new map for the hunting game, so I didn't get to a show yesterday. I had to cancel it so I get it fixed. And as you can see, I've got it going again. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I own all the maps for this game, so. We're going to be driving the truck again for long, Matthew. Look, peeky, peeky, peeky. I'm going to try to get one. They on the move already. I got him. I was just trying not to have to run him down. He dead up there. I need to go shoot this rifle a little bit. I got him. See? I got him. Whole face. Just didn't look like I got him. But I come through in the clutch. The woodcock over here. See if we can't go stir him up. Doggone, he's down there the thickest brush you could be in. He's run out of there I'd never seen. I got him. He ain't going nowhere. And down he goes. Yeah, I finding him in his craps going with a ticket. Oh, there he is. Good God, that paid $1,000? Wow. God. Shoot about 10 or 12 them day, you make a little money fast. All right, let's go on. We're getting a little action. J-Dog, you should do something with that picture I sent you and send it to Troy. You and J-Dog fixed to get yourselves in a bind. Getting in a picture war with Troy. Y'all go into the new Brokeback Mountain movie. You messed with me. Badger burrow. The burrows do not show up on the map. So, Lady Legend come up with a really good idea about how to manage that. She's been putting a duck decoy, one duck decoy, down by the burrows. so she can go back and find the badger burrows, which is a great idea. Hence, EW, we need some marker flags. That would probably be something that would be easy to put together, and you could sell in the DLC. Something up on the hill up there. Follows. Oh, look, there's a dart. There's a chocolate, I think. 209. Let's tune that up with this Roberts. See if we can put him down. That's a nice dark color. All right, boys and girls. I kind of like this. I keep calling this a Roberts. It's not a Roberts. 257 Frost is the name of this rifle. Let's go get him, because we sure smoked him. He dropped. That's a 3 easy follow. We smoked him. I haven't ever hunted with this rifle, so. Pheasant, I'm not worried about you right now. Let's see what we got. Nice looking. He's a chocolate. He's not a big one, but we're going to tax him for the lodge because I don't think I have a chocolate. I had a chocolate on one of my maps. At one time. That I could have taken. But we were doing a multiplayer hunt and I let Hogblade shoot it, so. About that same size. the pheasant up here, so I'm gonna approach with a shotgun. I really like this shotgun. I haven't used it enough yet. Figure when I shoot about 300 or 400 birds with it, I'll be confident in it. I'm not going to spend all day chasing that pheasant. I want to get to moving here. I can come back here and pheasant hunt anytime I want. We're looking for other game. I want to say thank you for everybody coming in today, especially the ones watching in the background. We're going to hunt at least another 30 minutes. I may even go a little over today. Kind of depends on how I feel and how many folks stay in. About 2 hours is all y'all want to listen to me ramble anyway. But sometimes I like to run over a little bit. I got a little bit of a cough yet, but it's a lot better than it was. My God, I like to cough myself to death. I can't believe it takes 1 to 4 weeks to get over that medication cough. God. Sometimes the damn side effects is worse than the medicine. Then worse than the problem. But I have been checking my blood pressure and making sure that I'm good. Well, that's why I don't like to run right there. Heckgummit. That was a deer standing down there. Blood pressure has a lot to do with stress and sleep. Well, I don't have a lot of stress. I I sleep well. So, mine tends to run a little higher because I have that afibrillation. But it's fine. They're going to prescribe me something different. We're going to move on. There was a deer standing down here. We're going in that general direction, so we're gonna go down here and see what was holding his interest. Or if he was just traveling. I don't see anything. He might have been headed right here. Is this a follow zone? No, sir. It is not. Yes, Coach is going to be in the tournaments. I want to make an announcement about that. I'm glad you mentioned that. He is going to be in the tournament. I have already mentioned that we will be hunting open sites for the tournament. I have given Coach a medical exemption to allow him to hunt with open sites with a handgun, because he's having some vision problems, and it's a little easier to see the handgun sights for him. So he has permission to use a handgun, but it still has to be open sights. He's having a little bit of a hard time seeing, and the open sights is giving him a little trouble. This is going to be the only open sight hunt that we do this year. I usually throw one in there a year. Not everybody shoots open sights. So they can be a little tricky. That thing sounds like it's farting. That bird. The open sight hunting can be a little tricky for those that's not used to hunting open sights. You have to come in here to like this. Yeah, I have one rifle that I use a lot, and I you don't want to look at the open sights on this. I hadn't even looked at the sights on this. I do not like these open sights. No, this was not. I have, let me get where I can use this pumpkin for an illustration. I have one rifle that I use with open sights that I like most of the time, and that's the Whitlock 30-30. And the reason is because there's a wide gap in between the tail blades of the rear sight and the front sight. And the front post is skinny. You really get a good sight picture with that rifle. I'm gonna go unlock this. Hence, that's why I like it. I can see good. But I can land multiple shots consistently at 150 yards with open sights with that rifle. So, but I shoot that rifle a lot. I range that rifle a lot. Sometimes I may just turn the game on and go shoot at the range. I may shoot that rifle, sit there and watch TV and just shoot that rifle 2-3 hours. Pick it up, shoot 40, 50 rounds, put it down. Pick it up, shoot 40, 50 rounds, put it down. This is the only open sight hunt I'm going to do. And mainly because I want Coach to be able to participate. And he's having a hard time with his vision. So it's important for me, for him to be in it. So we're going to limit that to one time. Had I thought about it, which is on me, I should have thought about it. I knew he was having a vision problem. I would have not even done it. But we're going to do it this time. We've got 9 members. Not everybody's going to be able to compete all the time. People have lives and busy. We understand that. I understand that. So, and if you can compete, we want you. I'd like to see Buck play a little bit. But mainly I want us to have fun. That's the main thing. Last year it kind of got into I'm not going to build this because I don't want to. Now, there's supposed to be some Sitka deer here on this. I know there's Sitkas on this beach. I'm going to build this because I want to see what it looks like. This is going to be a strange looking blind. Well, I say I'm going to build it. What the world? How do you build it? Let's look at it from the outside. Not a bad view. All right. Okay, let's see where we want to go next. I don't think I can get. I would like to go across here. I don't know if I can cross down there. Yeah, maybe right there. Let's run down there and see if we can cross. That's what it looks like, don't it, Buck? I'd like to see Buck compete a little bit this year. I've been kind of nagging at him about it. Unfortunately, last year, we got into a narrative of arguing about rules a little bit. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Argued about the way I was running the competitions. This is supposed to be for fun. We're not going to do that. We're going to have a good time and keep it fun. We're just playing a game here, having a little fun, and there's no reason getting dramatic about it. So we're not going to do that this year. Not every competition is going to be for, not every competition everybody's going to want to compete in anyway. Sometimes people don't chips fall.